Welcome back, people, to Northside LDN and Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. And we're back up to top 4, and I'm feeling good. I don't know how you man are feeling, but I'm feeling good. Excellent result. And this time, the result matched the performance. For me, Caramba, Martin Odegaard, someone I always get onto, yeah? Great performance. Thomas Partey, another one since he signed on. He's been up and down. Another great performance for him. And this is what I want to see. I knew that this team has the ability to play like this. When we saw the first half against Tottenham in the North London derby, I saw what this team is capable of doing. And now we just need to do it week in, week out. Listen, people, before we get into it, make sure after this video, you go see my video on AFTV and my results and my thoughts. But listen, without further ado, let's get straight into it, caramba. And I'm feeling good. Vamos, puta que pariu! Listen, it's a great Monday morning, yeah? All Arsenal supporters, great Monday morning. I don't know how you lot are feeling, mas eu tô bem, tá vendo? Hoje é papila, papila, nakupo, gee, you already know, man. Come on, I have to give you them Portuguese tunes, them. You know what I mean? All my palos, big up to everyone. Listen, great performance. Players that I go in on, players that I normally cuss, players that I normally say are inconsistent, ain't showing me everything that they can do. Lackluster. Listen, against Leicester, I could not say that. Everyone was great. A great performance from everybody. You know what I mean? And let's get straight into it because I want to look at the team and then player by player give my thoughts on their performances and what I thought about their performances. So here we go. Let's go straight. Let's go to Lacazette. And Lacazette, for me, is a player that normally I get onto him. Normally, I'm saying, yo, this guy's not clinical. This guy doesn't want to sign a contract. This guy, he has the work rate, but at the end of the day, he's a striker. He needs to be more clinical. He needs to, you know what I mean? But you know what? I can't even lie, yeah? The way he stood up and took that penalty, top bins, caramba, top bins. And, you know, the balls to take the penalty, the fact he slapped it top bins, that is a leader. That is the type of striker performance I want to see. That is what I want to see from, you know, our club captain. And for me, Lacazette, great match for him. I was really happy with his performance. Martin Odegaard, another player that I get onto. A lot of the times he's lackluster, plays it safe, plays it backwards, sideways, and never goes forward. And which is why for a long time I wanted to see Emil Smith-Rowe in that position. This match, the way he was providing assists on the plate for flipping Saka and Martinelli, to be honest, the amount of assists and the amount of passes that he gave to Saka and Martinelli, this match could have been easily 4-5-0. Probably the best performance I've seen from Martin Odegaard in an Arsenal shirt ever since he's been here. I don't give a puta que pariu. That today, é isso mesmo. Esse é ser jogador de verdade. You know what I mean? What we say in Portugal, jogador de verdade. When you say jogador de verdade in Portugal, you mean a proper player. Do you know what I mean? A proper performance. And this is what I want to see. Now, Odegaard, you've shown me this level. Now I want to see this week in, week out. Because if you show me these kind of performances week in, week out, we can get top 4. Potentially, we can try and get top, you know, in the top 3. And then we can push on next season to win the league. Because ultimately, it's about winning the league. Great performance from Martin Odegaard. And for me, man of the match. Martinelli, much better today. I think against Watford, he wasn't as great as he was today. Today, he stepped up his game. Great performance from Martinelli. All he needed was a goal. But listen, it is what it is. Great performance for him. He was definitely playing really well. Saka was electric on that right-hand side. And it goes to show when he has Cedric overlapping him and a fullback to play 1-2s with, as much as he can play 1-2s with Odegaard, you see how good he is. And you see what kind of space he gets into. You know what I mean? And we already know Saka's a great talent. You know what I mean? Absolutely great talent. And I think Cedric is bringing out the best in Saka. I know a lot of times when we play Tomiyasu on the right-hand side, a lot of the times he runs like an introverted fullback. But when we got Cedric, he just runs down the channels, kind of like what we see with Tierney. And that gives the winger another player to pass to. You know what I mean? If Odegaard's getting marked, if Lacazette drops in deep and he's getting marked, Saka's now got Cedric that he can pass to, and then Cedric can cross it in. I know we ain't got amazing headers of the ball, as a team, but at the end of the day, it gives you another option. You know what I mean? It gives the defense somebody else to think about. Now, the fullback's got to think about Saka and Cedric. So great performance from Saka. Really great performance. Granit Xhaka, at times, you know, he had a couple of missed passes, but ultimately, he didn't cost us. He didn't do nothing stupid. Non estava como idiota. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing nothing stupid or nothing. So at the end of the day, Granit Xhaka, listen, decent performance from Xhaka. I ain't got not much to say about Xhaka. Thomas Partey, this is what I want to keep seeing. He's been doing it for the last couple matches, and the way my guy was controlling the midfield, this is what I want to see from Partey. This is the Partey that we paid for. This is the reason, Caramba, that we went to Atleti and paid his release clause for him to come to Arsenal Football Club, because this is the performance we want to see. Yeah? And this is the standard. And, you know, when you see these players being able to perform like this, we need this we need it constantly. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard, Partey, we need you to perform like this. You have it in your locker. You have the ability. You've shown us. You know what I mean? And I'm happy for them. I'm happy that Thomas Partey has proven me wrong. I'm happy that Odegaard's proven me wrong. But the only way I'll be proven wrong is if you do it consistently over a season. Every player, I mean, it's a long-ass season, 40-odd games. Every player is going to have 1 or 2 games that, you know, they'll play well just because of the amount of games played. I need you to do it consistently. And if you do it consistently, I'm more than happy to put my hands up and say, you know what? I was wrong. Because ultimately, I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to be wrong about Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to be wrong about Lacazette. But listen, we need it consistently. Another great performance from Thomas Partey, my African brother, caramba. You know what I mean? Jogador de verdade. Now we'll go to my Portuguesa. You know what I mean? Meu irmão do coração, Cedric Soares. Listen, the guy is holding down his place. And for me, it's looking like I'm preferring him on that right-hand side to Tomiyasu. Not saying that Tomiyasu's bad, but I just like the way Cedric is playing. There was a couple of times that, you know, Leicester came back into the game. I know Barnes was causing a bit of problems, and he was caught out of position 1-2 times, and he can work on that. But ultimately, I think he played very well, and I was happy with him. Ben White, another player that I criticize all the time because I've seen him be, you know, not marking his man, not reading the game properly, letting players run off the shoulder, letting players run everywhere, not commanding the defense. And to be fair to him, this match, I have nothing to say. His last ditch tackle, I thought Leicester were going to equalize. He literally stuck a foot in there, and that is what I want to see. And listen, may he continue, because I want him to prove me wrong. I can only go off what I see week in, week out. But if you have a great performance like he did yesterday, then of course I'm going to praise him. Of course I'm going to say, you know, what a great performance. I don't mind being proven wrong. Yeah, I don't like when I'm criticizing these players and they're proving me right. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And then I'll shut up. But listen, one performance ain't going to shut me up. I need it consistently, because if we remember against Watford, he was to blame for 3 mistakes. 3 mistakes was his fault. So listen, I'm glad they didn't knock his confidence, and he's come back and he's performed really well against Leicester. Leicester are no bums. You know what I mean? The last couple of seasons, they've been finishing above us. So great performance. Gabriel, another one, great performance as well. Tierney, you already know, he's another one that had a last-ditch tackle. Do you know what I mean? Tierney, future captain for me, future captain. He's definitely somebody that, you know, he never goes hiding. He always gives 110%. And it was great. Ramsdale, there was a header that, you know, I think Brendan Rodgers thought he went in and he saved it. What a great save. I know it wasn't top bins. It was kind of center of the goal. But still, you still have to make the save. And Ramsdale, you know, listen, he's been the most consistent signing from that transfer window. And may it continue, you know, may it continue. A lot of fans were critical of him when we first got him. And listen, Mikel got it right, it looks like, so far. Listen, I don't want to talk too early. We still need to give him a bit of time. But this guy is consistently, you know, doing more than, you know, out of 10, I'd give his performances on average 6 or 7, you know, and that's what I want. And that's what I want from Ramsdale. And I got nothing to complain about when it comes to Ramsdale. The only thing I've got to criticize about this game is the fact that we have not seen Pepe. You know, what is going on with Pepe? What does he need to do to get into this team? What is needed for him to get some game time? What is needed for him to come on? I don't really know. But listen, at the end of the day, it has worked. And it is what it is. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Listen, I'm feeling great. And we definitely needed this win, because the fact that Man United, you know, they scored and they beat Tottenham. You know what I mean? Ronaldo with the hat trick. We needed this. We needed this. And one thing that lately I have to give props to Arteta, as much as I don't think that he's the manager to win us the league, I have to give him props lately that when teams have been dropping points, we have been doing what we need to do. And yes, it's Wolves and Watford. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put Leicester in the same category as them. I think they're a level above them. But still, we're getting the points. We are winning. We are capitalizing off other people dropping points. And that is what I want to continue to see. That is what I want. That is the Arsenal. I want us to be reactive. I want us to be proactive instead of reactive. Caramba. Eu tô feliz com a minha vida. Tá vendo? Eu tô feliz. Eu tô contente. So anyway, everybody that always comes on the chat, not all of you guys, a small portion that always come and say that Northside can't give a positive review. Well, this is a positive review. You know what I mean? I felt like my review on AFTV for the Watford match, I think it was positive. I just highlighted the negative. This match, there was no negative for me to highlight. So I'm not going to be negative. There's nothing to be negative for. I'm not looking for negativity. But if I see something that I think is worrying, I'm going to point it out. So listen, tô contente. Eu tô contente. You know what I mean? Especially after Man United beating Tottenham. We had to beat Leicester. We had to. And the boys turned up. They turned up, man. And literally, this is the level. This is the standard. Now, I don't want the standard to drop. I want it to be up there. The real test to see how far we're progressing, to see how much grit these players have got, to see that they really want to work for Mikel Arteta, whether I believe that he's the right manager or not, which I don't believe he's the right manager. Regardless of how I feel, fight for him against Liverpool. Put in a performance. Do not let us lose that match because all this hard work will be undone. Man United are starting to pick up points. We need to continue to pick up points and put the pressure back on Man United. Do you know what I mean? That is what we need to do. And if we do that, then we have a chance. And if we do that, then of course it's ours to lose. I still believe that top four is ours to lose. Definitely ours to lose. You know what I mean? And when I'm going to look at some of our player stats now. Get into some of the stats. Here we go. Let's get into it. Right. So at the moment, with our top goal scorer, Emil Smith-Rowe with 9 goals. Bukayo Saka, 8 goals. Martinelli, 5 goals. Martin Odegaard, also 5 goals. Aubameyang obviously no longer here. He's got 4. Lacazette's got 4. And this is, you see how Lacazette and Aubameyang have the same amount of goals and Aubameyang's gone. And this is what I want from Lacazette. He needs to be more clinical. He needs to score more. But listen, he scored, yeah? He scored his penalty. Great. But this is why I moan. This is why you're a striker. And Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, and Emil Smith-Rowe have scored more than you. Smith-Rowe, somebody out of the youth project that hasn't had as much game time as Lacazette this season, if I'm correct. And he scored 9 goals, you know? He's an academy player and he's got 9 goals. I mean, that speaks to his ability, but Lacazette needs to step it up. And listen, I ain't going to get on to him too much. He scored, he took his penalty really well and may it continue. Gabriel's got 3 goals. Thomas Partey's got 2 goals and Pepe's got 1 goal. I mean, Pepe with 1 goal makes sense because we're not really seeing much of him. And I want to see him. I want to see him in this team. We spent so much money on him. I want to see him. You know what I mean? And listen, let's get into the assists. Lacazette, a top assister, 7 assists. Bukayo Saka, 5 assists. Gabriel Martinelli, 3 assists. Kieran Tierney, 3 assists. Odegaard, 3 assists. Emil Smith-Rowe, 2 assists. Aubameyang, 1. El Nene, 1. Nketiah, 1. Partey, 1. Pepe, 1. So, listen, it's looking good at the moment, man. It's looking good, and may it continue. But I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Literally, I watched the match. I was never stressed. Never stressed. The only time I started thinking that they were starting to come alive was when in the first half, when Thomas Partey hit the post, and then Leicester started getting a bit of momentum. But listen, we weathered the little storm, and in the second half, I feel like it was comfortable. I was comfortable watching this match, and I love being comfortable watching the Arsenal, man. I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to be flipping out. Do you know what I mean? For everyone that's just tuned in now, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a video. I do drop a video every day, Monday to Friday, and then if we have a match on the weekend, then I'm back to doing the watch along. People, I've been away a little bit. Let me just clarify. I've been away a little bit in on match days because I've been going down to AFTV to do interviews. Now I'm back to just doing watch-alongs and my review on the day of the match, doing the watch-along and everything else. I went to AFTV, you know, spread the wings, spread the channel, spread the awareness, you know what I mean? Spread the love, do you know what I mean? But I'm back, you know, my main focus is the channel, and sometimes I go away, you know, well, not sometimes, I went away a little bit just to expand, but I'm back and consistent. So make sure you subscribe. And listen, there's no negative north side, you know what I mean? Even Cecil tried it, yeah? When I went on the interview yesterday, he tried to go, last week you were negative. I was like, I weren't negative. I weren't negative. This is the performance and the level that we need to hold this club to. I know that Arsenal have the capacity to play like this. So I want it week in, week out. The players get paid more than enough. We moved to this stadium to be competing with Bayern Munich. I'm just holding the club to the great standards of this club. That's what I'm doing. You know, it's not my fault that I hold the club to such high standards. My club is the third biggest in the club in England. My club is one of the biggest, and my club also pay the wages of the biggest clubs in the world. So if I have that standard, it's because I grew up on Arsenal being one of the biggest in this country and still are, even though we've had 18 years of mediocrity. So listen, I don't understand when people say people like me are negative. I don't understand. I don't know how it's negative to want your team to win. I don't know how it's negative to want your team to be ambitious, to win the league, to win the Champions. How is that negative, man? I thought opposing fans, I thought Tottenham fan wouldn't want Arsenal to win the league and win Champions League. I'm a fan. I want us to, which is why I have such high standards. And listen, I ain't got nothing negative to say. So listen, it is what it is. You know, try point out one negative thing Northside said. I ain't said nothing negative. Mikel Arteta, props to you. Against Leicester, you done well. But now you have set the precedent of how we are supposed to play, the work effort, and you know, putting in a performance for 90 minutes. Because under this manager, there's been a lot of games where we've done well for 45 minutes and then we've done crap for the other 45 minutes. There's been a lot of times when we haven't showed up. Recent games it hasn't been like that, but there's been times in terms of the duration of the season, there's been times where we've turned up for only 45 minutes in the second half. Do you know what I mean? But this game against Leicester, we turned up. And that's what I want, man. That is what I want. And listen, big up to all you guys, everyone that saw me at the Emirates yesterday, come up to me, yo, Northside and everything. Listen, I'm just a small YouTuber, man. But love, man, you know what I mean? Some people came and gave me some advice. Some people wanted to talk to me, you know, why I have such high standards. Am I being a bit unfair? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think as a fan, your duty is to always keep the standards up here. Even if the ownership will change, because it will change, we as the fans always stay here and we want the best for our club and we want Arsenal to be number one. You know what I mean? We want to go on to talk shows. We want to have debates in the pub, in the park with familia and say, we're number one. Do you know what I mean? When I have my future son, I want to say, yo, you're a gooner. And I want him to be proud, not to be a gooner and, you know, all he's seen is mediocrity. All he's seen is FA Cups and he's never seen the Champions League. He's never seen us win the league, win doubles. Do you know what I mean? I want my son to be proud. I don't want my son growing up and Manchester City are dominating, Chelsea are dominating, Liverpool are dominating. That's what I want. And when I speak from the heart. You know what I mean? So I find it crazy when all I say I want to win the league and people label me negative. It's like, bro, I don't even care in it because I got this channel to speak my mind and say what I want and how I want, because at the end of the day, it's to the betterment of Arsenal. Not to me, to Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? And listen, the fans were buzzing, man. Around the Emirates yesterday, the fans were buzzing. It was lovely to see the fans buzzing. Obviously, for me, I think some fans take it a bit too far. And like I said in my AFTV interview, I just said, listen, it's all good being happy. Yes, be happy. But look at the context. We haven't cemented top four, you know, and at the same time, top four is not the main goal. You know, Cecil asked me, would it be amazing if we got top four? It's not amazing, bro. The last couple of years when Wenger could no longer compete to win the league, we got top four. Do you know what I mean? Apart from his last season, we got top four. It's about pushing beyond that because you get no reward for getting top four. Getting in the Champions League and getting slapped at the quarterfinals, that's not what I want. I want us to get to the semis, then past that, get to the final. Do you know what I mean? Win it. That's what I want. I want to win the league. Of course, I want to be in the Champions League, but I want to be in the Champions League to compete, not be in the Champions League that we were in the past, being in the Champions League and getting slapped all the time. I don't want to see that. I want to see us winning, competing, truly competing, not qualifying for the Champions League just to get the money, and then we're not really pushing on. We're not. You know, Only when we got after the last finals that we got to, and we lost to Barcelona. When's the last time Arsenal got to a semi-finals Champions League, got to the finals? You know what I mean? Man had to sit here and support Liverpool when when they had to play Spurs in the final, in the Champions League final. I don't want to do that. I want to see Arsenal in the final. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to see, and that's all I want, man. And at the end of the day, yeah, like, listen, the bar set high because big clubs are big clubs. You know, in the past, you've set the precedent and the standards, and I'm just keeping up to those standards, and it is what it is, people. It is what it is. But listen, let's get into the table. Let's get into the table. Let's get this up now. Let's get the table up. Right. So Arsenal are currently sitting fourth with 51 points. Man United are sitting fifth with 50 points, and West Ham are sixth with 48 points. So from sixth to fourth, there's only about 3 points. So listen, it's still very tight. Yeah, still very tight from sixth to fourth. Man United, listen, they've had some terrible results as of late. But look at them. They're literally 1 point behind us. You know, it just goes to show, yeah, even with their little rocky patch, they're not that far behind us. And that's why it was so vital. And I'm so happy that we beat Leicester. I'm so happy. Do you know what I mean? And listen, it isn't the be or end all. It's not getting top four. But I do want to get it. And I do want to end the season on somewhat of a high. For me, I'd be content. I wouldn't be gassed. I wouldn't be amazed. I wasn't going to be making a massive song and parade and start saying Arteta's the man if he gets top four. But if he gets it, cool, calm and collective. Next season, when he gets backed once again to buy the signings that he wants in the summer, I don't want to see no top four. I want to see a title challenge. I do. Because he would have spent, he's probably going to spend almost what, $500 million? You've got to be in a title race after spending that. After, you know, if he gets all the transfers he needs in the summer. You know, we need 2 strikers. We need a number 10. We also need a right back, I believe. I think we need a deep line playmaker. So listen, if he gets, you know, all the signings that we need, you know, it could push his overall spending since he's been the Arsenal manager to $500 million. You can't tell me he has $500 million and we still need to be waiting and waiting and waiting. We need to be in a title race. I will never sit here and say, you know, Arsenal have the God-given right to win the league, but we should be competing. And that is the standard of this club. We have to be competing and we have to push on. You know, we've got Liverpool coming up. We already know the levels of Liverpool. I know we're not at the same level of Liverpool, but I want to see fight, grit, determination, everything. I want to see what I saw against Leicester. I want to see the players giving their all, leaving it all. I want to see Mikel Arteta making the right changes. I want to see him putting the right team up. Do you know what I mean? I want to see that because we are yet to get points out of the big 6. And the levels of this club, we need to be winning. We need to be winning. And we also need to be putting up performance against the big team. You know what I mean? I know a lot of fans, I even got it yesterday. I heard them talking about our performance against Man City and how our performance against Man City was good. We lost 2-1. Yeah. I know the fight and grit was there, but we also need the results. That is what we need. We need the results. So it's all good putting fight and grit and, you know, wanting it and everything else like that. But we need the fight and grit, people. Do you know what I mean? And we need the result. Not just, oh, it was a great performance, but we lost. We can't capitulate. We have to go there. We have to take points off of them. We have to. We've got Man United breathing down our backs. Ronaldo with the hat trick. Do you know what I mean? These men are now going to gain a bit of confidence from this. Do you know what I mean? Coming back to beat Tottenham. And I'm happy, man. Listen, the more they slap Tottenham, the more tô contente. David, eu tô contente. Deep it, inject it in your veins. North side, positive. You know what I'm saying? Positive. Now, let's kick on. Listen, people, let me get into some of the comments. Craig says, Northside, big up, Partey and Odegaard masterclass. Consistency is key. Facts, my bro. Absolute facts, man. Consistency is key. And they were both great. They were both great. You know what I mean? They've been playing really well now for a couple of games. And, you know, long may it continue. It's good. It's good. Life is good. Life is good. Cyborg. Deuces, bro. What are you saying? You good, yeah? Nathan, yes, Northside, big up yourself. Odegaard and Partey were on another level yesterday, bro. Yeah, they were, man. They were, bro. They were. Odegaard, like, bruv, he played out of his skin, bruv. The way, I haven't seen that control in the midfield like that since kind of Cazorla times. Nasri, Fabregas times. You know what I mean? The way he was controlling that midfield, we ain't had a midfielder play like that for a long time. I know he wasn't the only one. Partey was, doing his thing as well. But come on, man. You know what I mean? Big up to him, man. Big up to him. I think we can all give praise and praise is due. I think having a balance sometimes, I'm not on here to be negative just to be negative. I give praise when praise is due. And I was very happy with the performance. You know what I mean? As you said the other day on AFTV, the other fourth place is not the be or end all. Exactly. But you can still be happy about a win. But me being happy about a win, I haven't come in and said, Arteta's the man. This is it. We're going to do it. We're going to win it. No. I'm praising the performance and I'm praising the players. And I'm giving credit to Arteta for this match. Now, next match. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if we have these wins against Wolves, against Watford, now against Leicester, but we finish 6th, then what's really changed? Do you know what I'm saying? You need to push on. It needs to be week in, week out. We need to perform like this. And that's what I'm saying. And if we do, then you're going to continue to hear Northside be positive. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to continue. But I need to see something genuine. I mean, as I said before, I was positive against Watford. I just said that, Ben White defensively was shaky. But some people only want to hear the negative in what I say and never hear the positive. That's just the world it is. You know what I mean? Jacob with the Draco here. Great to see you back. I said before, I think Odegaard is a decent player, just needs to be coached properly. You are looking great at the minute, but still have a long way to go. Exactly. Maybe he is. And like I said, I hope the boy proves me wrong. I hope he proves me wrong. Listen, I hope Arteta proves me wrong. Yeah? I don't rate Arteta. I don't think that he's going to win the league, But if he proves me wrong, I'm happy. Do you know why? Because as much as people come at me and say, oh, no, side, you're in the mud, do you know what I'll say? I don't care. My club has just won the Premier League. My club has just won the Champions League. That's what I care more about. I care more about the betterment of this club than me being correct on social media, me being correct on YouTube. I don't care about all of that. I care about the betterment of Arsenal. And if I have to be proven wrong, and this manager goes on to be one of the greatest managers, I'm winning. My team is winning. So I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's literally that simple. Some people understand that, some people don't, bro. Big Josh, hi, bro. What are you saying, Josh, man? You good, bro, yeah? I hope you're good, man. You know what I mean? Love, bro. Real one. Irmão, that AFTV fan cam spot on again. Vamos, caralho. Soon, 1K. Come on, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Are you going to be dropping the link at any point? Listen, people, thank you for tuning in. Later on today, I'm going to do a call-in show. But I'm going to go over some news that's going around about Arsenal, and I will be doing a call-in show. So the way I will be doing the call-in shows now, I don't want to make it too crazy. I'll have one person on. If I see somebody else is waiting to get on, I'll give you, 5 minutes, and then I'll get the next person on and take you off. That way, everyone gets their say, and that way we can, it's not too manic on the screen as well. Because now, man's putting up on the background the vintage shirts, keeping it old school and that. So with the JVC and that. So yeah, that's how I'm going to be doing the fan cams. Later on, I'll be doing the fan cams. And tomorrow I will be on with Fuad. So yeah, me and Fuad could be going at it. I know you lot love seeing me and Fuad going at it again. So yeah, man, it is what it is. And yeah, that's that. Robin, big up to Northside, Fuad, Troops, Zar, Lee Gunner, Curtis, Lewis, Mer, Goonie, Eunice, Big Josh, Sonia, Stephanie, Gracie, Jacob with a Draco, Tappin Tobes, Jaden, Bartels, Jules, El Blanc, Lizzie Green. Bro, you're picking up everyone, bro. What's this? Nah, but love, man. Love, man. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in. Classified G, big up Northside, big up to you, bro. Warren, a great win against Leicester, and we have won nothing yet. And remember that you get nothing for finishing 4th. The aim of elite sport is to be number 1, not 4th. And the season is a 38 games, not 25. Exactly. And you see that comment there? You didn't say anything wrong there. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Great win. We move on. Some of these players are hitting good form, and we want them to continue. But at the same time, we're not going to start getting the party poppers out. I did all my festa, all my bandaki, get the flipping guitar out, start singing. No. We're happy, but we don't go over the top. Do you know what I'm saying? This manager has had 3 years and $250 million spent. Do you know what I mean? He's had the club backing him in all these decisions. And now it's his time to repay us and get us challenging for the league. Yeah. People want to say, oh, top 4 is progress. Cool. Next season, there is no excuse. Yeah. I'll be content if we get top 4. There is no excuse. He's about to be backed in the summer. Then it's next season is the season we need to be challenging for the league. There's no excuses. So yeah, man, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Northside, we need another right back. We should get the Jed Spence or give Ainsley Maitland-Niles a second chance. Which right back should we get? Listen, bro, I don't know what right back we should get. I ain't really been looking like that, to be honest with you. But Emil Smith-Rowe, not Emil Smith-Rowe, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, there was reports that Jose Mourinho hasn't been happy with him. Apparently, they were looking, obviously, when they got him on loan to Roma, they were looking to see, if he has a good loan spell, they would sign him up. But it looks like Ainsley Maitland-Niles hasn't been performing that well. That's just the reports. I don't know. I don't watch Serie A. The reports are that he hasn't been doing very well. So it looks like he's going to be coming back. Now, if he's not doing it at Roma in an inferior league, I don't see him being assimilated back into this team, if I'm completely honest with you. I think we're going to sell him, whether to Roma or to somebody else. So, yeah, it is what it is. But we definitely need a right back. A right back basically on the same level as Tierney. I do think Cedric's doing really well. Tomiyasu, I think defensively, he's good. But going forward, he leaves a lot to be desired, in my opinion. And yeah, we just need to get another right back, man. Hopefully we don't get someone like Nuno Tavares, because I actually think Nuno Tavares isn't that great. I think defensively he's quite weak. I think going forward he's good. He's kind of like the opposite of Tomiyasu for me. I think going forward he's great, but defending he's shaky. And ultimately, I want a defender, whether right backs, whether full backs, whether centre backs. You need to be great at your main job, and that is defending first of all. Do you know what I mean? And that's just my opinion on it, bro. Nathan, will be a tough game against Liverpool, but we can get a result if we're on it. Yeah, definitely. Come on, bro. Of course we can. Of course we can. Do you know what I mean? But we need everyone to be on it. We need Arteta to pick the right lineup, and we're gonna need Pepe. We're gonna need Pepe, man. We need to just get him out of jail, man. Listen, there's a player in there, man, and I just don't feel like he's getting the right opportunities at Arsenal. I have to be real. And listen, if we're going to sell him, yeah, we need to play him if we're going to sell him, because if you're not selling him and his stats are looking poor, I think he's only had one goal, 1 assist. I mean, who's going to want to buy him? The stats are not looking strong enough, for people to want to buy him. So even if you're going to sell him, his value is going to deteriorate because he's not getting game time and his stats aren't getting up. So he's looking worse than what he really is. So I don't want him to be sold. I definitely feel there's a player in there, and Mikel Arteta needs to coach him and get out of him what he wants. Do you know what I mean? That's just my opinion, man. That's just my opinion. You don't break transfer records and then just put them on the bench like that. Do you know what I mean? I just don't. I don't know. The signature says, do we all forget Saliba last minute challenge against Mbappe? Let's not forget there's levels to this. No, listen, that's true. But at the end of the day, Ben White made a great tackle. I'm not a fan of Ben White, but he made a great tackle and he made a great performance against Leicester. And I have to give him props. At the end of the day, he wasn't up against Mbappe, but I get what you're saying. Listen, I want Saliba to be part of the team next season, and there's no excuses. I don't want to hear no more bucaria about he needs to be loaned out and he needs to get experience. He's had more than enough experience now. I want him to be in this team, and I want, him being in the starting lineup or being in rotation. I want to see Saliba at Arsenal next season. No excuses. Do you know what I'm saying? And I already rate Saliba. So listen, I get you, bro. But listen, hopefully he's here playing for us next season, my guy. Saliba lifetimes ahead of Ben White. I agree. I think he's way better than Ben White. Do you know what I'm saying? But I have to give Ben White props when he does well. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that is being fair. When players do well, we give them props. But we don't. You know me, people, you know me by now. I'm not going to start saying, oh, he's the next flipping, I don't know, bro, like the next flipping whatever, like next Tony Adams or something. I don't get over the top, do you know what I'm saying? But he played well against Leicester, and I'll give him props for that. Top 4 is the trophy, bro. You know you're bantering, bro. Top 4 is not a trophy, bro. Winning the league, that's when you get a trophy. Where is the Lion King, Prince Fuad? Love you too, Northside. Yo, bro, what are you saying? Listen, Fuad will be here tomorrow, people. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. Fuad's got other commitments. He's got work and things like that. So listen, we get him on. He always comes on every week, so don't worry about that. And the main way to know that he's on is because I put his face in the thumbnail. If his face is not in the thumbnail, he's not here for that specific video, but he will be back tomorrow. With a proper manager, we will be in a title race against Everton, Man United, Burnley, and Brentford away, and winning games in hand will put us 1 point behind Manchester City. Arteta out. Listen, you already know how I feel, man. You know what I mean? You already know how I feel on this manager. And for me, he's still not the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not the guy. And 1 or 2 games doesn't change my mind. But listen, it is what it is. Brandon from True Gunners said it fantastically. If he gets top 4, great. Because if he gets anything lower than top 4, if he doesn't be challenging for the title next season, then he's got to go. Because he set the standard for himself. You can't finish top 4. You can't this season finish 4th and 3rd and get any lower than that. You know what I'm saying? And then still tell us that it's a process. So it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm going to, give him praise and bring on, Liverpool on Wednesday, and we'll see. We will see. What we got here? Vamula. Northside, you're doing a great job. You don't need to apologize. Nah, bro, it is what it is, my guy. It is what it is. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know them ones. Bring back the prince. Yo, he'll be here tomorrow, people, man. You'll be here tomorrow, man. Trust me. Talking absolute merda once again, but he'll be back, man. Watch him. Watch him make it seem like top 4's the be or end all. All of a sudden, top 4's trophy. Watch him. Oh, Northside, you're in the mud, bro. The only time I'm in the mud, is if this manager manages to win the league or wins the Champions League. Until then, I'm never in the mud. Because the standard is to win the league. Until then, I'm not in the mud. We need to beat a bigger team this season. Exactly my point. If we play and are set up properly and we have the right lineup, I think we can beat Liverpool on a one-off game. I think we can. But if we don't, and if I start seeing shaky defending like we did against Watford, then we're going to get peppered. We're going to be absolutely peppered. The mistakes we did against Watford will get peppered. But listen, against Leicester, we didn't make the same mistakes. Ben White wasn't, But then at the same time, Leicester were lackluster as well. So we have to put that into consideration. And do you know what I mean? Like, Leicester wasn't great yesterday. They weren't. They really, really were. I expected more. I know that they ain't been playing well, but I expected more. But it is what it is. Obviously, they missed Tielemans. Obviously, they missed Jamie Vardy. It is what it is, man. What can you say? What can you do? Arsenal are playing good football. We are playing good football. And let us play good football every week now because we have the ability. So when I'm on here moaning and getting vexed, is because I've seen it. I've seen us play great football. Do you know what I'm saying? So now is the standard and push on. I hate this BS that people come out with when people call these negative fans out who are accepting mediocrity. There is nothing more positive than wanting the best for this club. Exactly. And what better can you wish for your club than to win the biggest trophies in club football? What more? How much more positive can you be? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. In Arteta, we trust. Bro, that's you. I don't trust in Arteta like that, bro. Speak for yourself, but fair enough. That's your point. That's your point of view. Big up Northside. I want to go to work, but I'm viewing while I can, my G. Have a nice day. Also, as well, everyone. Yo, big up Nicholas, man. Real one. Always on. Listen, bro. Love for the support, man. Love for the support. Joanne, hello Northside, big up to you. Hope you're having a great Monday. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Do you know what I'm saying? Up until Wednesday, we're going to be happy, man. It smiles all around. Do you know what I mean? The likes of Cecil and Julian from FTV are incredibly negative because they are holding Arsenal back. Well, they're not the only ones. You know what I mean? They just reflect the majority of the fan base. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I saw certain fans celebrating in a way that's like, come on, guys, man. Like, we've got into top 4. It's not cemented. Man United are 1 point behind. Be happy, man. But why does it have to be over the top? Like, it's like, bruv, like, calma, yeah? Calma. Like, I don't like. I don't know, bro. Like I can be happy. Like I said today, I'm happy. No one see me come on here and be miserable. But I'm not like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when you score a goal and you win the match, yeah. But like rein it in a bit. I don't know, man. Rein it in a little bit. Rein it in a little bit. You let man are going on like we won the Champions League, like well, we won the league. I don't know. Everyone's different. I get it. Everyone is different, innit? Everyone's got their own personality and stuff. But Jack says, Northside, you and Prince do the best show on YouTube. Bro, thank you, man. Yo, thank you. Listen, we try our best, man. We try our best. And listen, on this channel, I hope everyone can see that I always put in both perspectives. You know what I mean? I'm Arteta out and I don't flip-flop. And he's an Arteta in, and he, to be fair to him, doesn't flip-flop. But on my channel, you can have your opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but we can have a conversation. If you don't agree with me, tell me why. You know what I mean? If I don't agree with you, I'll let you know why. Do you know what I mean? But the purpose of this channel is to raise the standards. You know what I mean? It's to raise the standards because it's supposed football is a competition and it's about winning. And no one can't tell me any different. Top 4 is like getting a half decent prize and a lucky dip. We need to be number 1. Exactly, we do. We do need to be number 1. The Prince put Lee Gunner in the deep seas. Nah. Less of that. Lee won that debate. Lee won that debate and Fuad knows it. But he got too much pride to admit it. Big up Northside. I love your energy and your passion to win. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Do you know what I mean? But listen, you're saying that, but why is your name called Free Hit FC? I don't understand. That free hit stuff don't go in with my standards, bro. You got to explain yourself, bro. Free hit the likes for this. Vamos, irmãos. Caramba, come on, man. Big up familia, man. Big up to all you guys, man. And hopefully you lot are having a great Monday, man. Listen, I'm doing this during my lunch break, so it is what it is, man. People appreciate the work and the effort. And yeah. Let's not forget Arsenal fans hounded Wenger out for constantly finishing 4th and above, except 2 years when he finished outside top 4, and they also hounded out Emery, exactly. And that's why, to me, I just want to move on from this manager, because top 4 is not enough for me. But since it looks like he's not going to be fired, cool. I'm still not supporting him, but I can give him props when he wins, and he wins well. You guys already know. My opinion on this manager still remains until he wins me the league. And it's not just for him. It's anybody else that becomes Arsenal manager, because that's the standards of my football club. Hi, Northside. Big up to you, Hussein. It better to be in a title race next season, or I'm feeding my jersey to the squirrels. Your prediction versus Liverpool. I can't lie, bro. I don't think we're going to beat Liverpool. Like, even when we faced them, yeah, when Salah and Mane were out in the AFCON, we didn't beat them. So it's like, if we couldn't beat them without their 2 best players, why are we going to beat them while they still have their 2 best players? And now they've got Luis Diaz, you know what I mean, on top of having Jota and everything. And overall, they're just a better team than us, and they got a better manager than us. So for me, I don't see us beating Liverpool. But with the performance we've seen against Watford and against Watford offensively, if we play like that, and also how we played as a team yesterday, that we definitely have a chance of going there and getting at least a point, or potentially stifling them and beating them. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's obviously a possibility, because this team has the ability to play well. This team has the ability to play as a team. It's just, what will Mikel Arteta do? Will these players turn up? Will we play the right way? Will Granit Xhaka be in the midfield? Because as much as Granit Xhaka played okay yesterday, I've seen Granit Xhaka perform against the big teams. And for me, he's just not good enough. When you have players like Diaz and you have Jota, Mane, Firmino, all these players, yeah, running at him at pace and all this type of... Xhaka can't handle it. So he can't be in the midfield against teams like that in the big 6. In my opinion, he ain't good enough. So that will be one of the few changes I'd make from the lineup against Leicester to the game we're going to have against Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there's always a possibility. Of course there is. Listen, I believe, yeah, that this team is a lot better than what we, the way we've been, finishing in the last couple of seasons. I don't think our team is dead. I think there's obviously areas that need strengthening, i.e. the midfield, etc. But I don't think this team is dead, which is why I got such high standards, because I know what these players can do. I know what they can do. And when they show me that, I'm happy, like today. So yeah, man. Listen, people, for everyone that's tuning in, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're always notified of when I drop a video every day, Monday to Friday. And then on match days, I'm back to doing the watch alongs. And then after the watch alongs, I'm back to doing my match reaction. If you haven't caught my interview on AFTV yesterday, make sure you go on AFTV, and I done my interview there. So listen, it is what it is, about expanding and getting the channel out there. And love people for all the support, man, because it honestly means a lot to me, man. It means a lot. Maguire is a gooner. Emery finished 5th, 3 points behind 3rd, and we reached our first European final in 13 years. And this clown of a manager is a failure, and he hasn't surpassed Wenger's worst season. And Emery, listen, I agree with everything that you're saying, but today I'm talking about just this match. Do you know what I'm saying? And as much as I would love to be like, going at him, I have to give props where props is due. Does that mean now I'm all of a sudden Arteta in? No. Does that mean that I think that this guy's going to win the league for us? No, I don't think that. So listen, I ain't going over the top, but I give praise where praise is due. I still think we could do a better, get a better manager than this manager, but give him props for the way he got the team playing against Leicester. Got to give him props on that. But he ain't the be or end all, and for me, he ain't going to win us the league. So I still want him gone. That's literally the most simplest way I could put it. But I get what you're saying, Warren. I get what you're saying. Love the channel, Northside. Keep up the great work, bro. Thank you, bro. Warren, it is what it is. All good, Manu. I'm outside in the garden listening to you. You're another one that talks sense. Thank you, Joy, man. Thank you very much. Listen, you have to say it as it is. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, when people come at me, I'm like, yo, when you have a kid, when they do wrong, you discipline them, but you also tell them when they do right. You know what I mean? So everything is about balance. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to backtrack on my feelings towards this manager, because top 4 is not cemented, and this guy has been backed in everything. He's been backed in his decision to get Ozil out. Whether rightly or wrongly, he got backed. He got backed in his decision with Aubameyang. Do you know what I'm saying? He's literally been backed on the players that he wanted. And now we're going into the summer to back more players that he wants. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. After being backed so much, you need to start performing. And that means getting us in the title race for me. Northside, how do you feel about our chances against Liverpool on Wednesday? I think I just answered that, but thank you for the comment. Northside, I still don't think we'll finish 4th. It's ours to lose. Literally, top 4 is Arsenal's to lose. But I don't believe in this manager, so I don't think he's going to do what's needed to get us past the line and get top 4. If he does, I still want him gone, but he's just setting his own, he may die on his own sword. If he gets top 4, you don't get in the title race next season, you need to go. You need to go. There's no more excuses. He doesn't have his players. He's got all his players. Northside, props and respect from South Africa, bro. How are you feeling about impending Liverpool game on Wednesday? I think I answered that. But thank you for watching from South Africa. I've never been to South Africa. Me, myself, also Angolano. I'm from Angola. I'm from Cape Verde. I don't know if you know those African countries speak Portuguese, and I'm also partly Portuguese as well. So big up to you, man. Big up to you, caramba. Make sure people smash and hit the likes. Puta que pariu. Let's go, caramba. Do you know what I mean? Well, how you lot feeling, man? I'm going to do another 10 minutes and then I'm going to go. And then there will be a video later on. Live call-in show, so you guys can come on and have your say. And yeah, people, big up Northside. I love your energy and your passion to win. Thank you, bro. There's only one medal. The time to aim for it. Yeah, I agree with you. Big up, man. Keep up great support. Cedric against Liverpool, geez. I don't know. What do you mean by that? You think he'll do well? You think Cedric would play well against Liverpool? What do you think? Because sometimes when he was caught out of position, bro, you can't be making these mistakes against Liverpool. Ben White, if he has the performance he has today and not the performance he did against Watford, especially the first goal that was ruled offside, but you cannot do that against Liverpool. We will be punished. You know what I mean? So it depends what side of the game these players come up with. You know what I mean? Northside, would you give Lacazette a contract extension? I know he has been underwhelming and hasn't lived up to the hype, but does he seem integral to our success at present? Great comment. No, get him out, move him on. Yeah, I'm not looking at this and saying, oh yeah, Lacazette, all of a sudden, oh, we can't play without him. Why not? Why can't we get a number 9 that can do everything he does and score goals? You know what I mean? Look, Kai Havertz is doing it at Chelsea. At Liverpool, Firmino is able to do it. They can drop in deep, get the ball, play somebody on, receive the ball, put it in the back of the net. So at the end of the day, we need to move on, man. This guy is telling what, 31, 32? Listen, it's done. He doesn't want to sign a contract. If you sign him back on, because he's got, months left to his contract, we're going to end up giving him some Bucaria contract that he's, and then we don't know if he's going to perform. It's just not good enough. Let him go back to Ligue 1. He's been linked to Lyon. Let him go back there. Let him go to a lesser league. I think he'll do great things. He's just a player for me that isn't good enough at the elite level in the Premier League. He just is not good enough. And as much as I can praise him against Leicester, overall, this season, the fact that Odegaard's got more goals than him, Odegaard's got more goals than him, Smith Rowe's got more goals. Listen, ultimately, as a striker, you are judged on your goals. It's all great getting the ball. Doing it. Listen, we need goals, bro. Goals win games, not possession. You need to do more. And I don't think he's at an age where we could say, okay, he could progress or he could, with Odegaard, there is that potential. As much as I don't fully rate Odegaard, because I need to see him do this on a consistent basis, age is on his side. Age is not on the side of Lacazette. So I want to move on. I don't want to give just pity contracts. Like, we thought, you're doing okay. Okay, we'll give you an No. Either you're integral to the way we play in terms of, and my sense of integral is you're putting up the stats, you're putting goals, you're putting assists, you're scoring week in, week out, or we have to move on from you. Do you know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at Adeyemi from RB Salzburg, I'd love him here. If I'm looking at, I wanted Patson Daka before he went to Leicester. I think he's a good player. You know what I'm saying? I like players. I like Ivan Toney. There are so many options. I don't want to persist with Lacazette. I don't want to. We tried it. We got him. We paid good money. And it just hasn't worked, bro. And one game is not going to change my mind on that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. What's this here? Let me get drunk. My mouth is dry to blood club. My mouth is dry, caramba. That should be better with my Coca-Cola. Bon dia. You know what I mean? In Portugal, when it's a good day, bon dia. You know what I mean? What's up, bro? You might remember me. Odegaard for you guys was really good. What's up, bro? I hope you're good. Mr. Negativity is back again. This Northside little boy. Okay, I'll answer your comment. Glad Arteta is proving you wrong. I don't care about the league. That is Liverpool, City, and Chelsea problem. Arteta is the right man. Don't forget. Okay, cool, Charles. Let me tell you this. Yeah, first of all, I'm not a little boy. I bought my house. Have you bought your own house? Yeah. Have you bought your own house, or do you live in your mum? You live in your mum's house, renting your room, or you're probably not even renting your room. You're probably not even giving her no rent. Yeah. So when you talk about little boy, yeah, let me tell you something. I'm a gas engineer. Yeah. So what are you qualified in? And I got my own yard. Yeah. That's why I hate when people assume. Yeah. Little boy, how old are you? Do you even know how old I am? So that's first of all. Yeah. So respect, 3 to me and 2 to the rest. Respect, my friend. Now let's get into your other thing. Oh, Arteta's proving you wrong. Arteta's proving you wrong. Yeah. Don't forget. Cool. What's the aim of being in the league? If it is an competition. So when you enter a competition, whether it's basketball, whether it's tennis, whatever sport, is it not to win? Have we won? So what are you talking about? Yeah. Come back to me when we win the league, and then I'll say, you know what? Fair enough. But when you come in after a couple of games against teams we're supposed to be, don't forget, we're supposed to be. Then just relax yourself. And you're there yapping, moving your gums. We got Liverpool on Wednesday. Are you still going to show up? And if we lose, then what are you going to say to me? And if we don't get in the top 4 at the end of the season, then what are you going to say to me? Because you people, yeah, that get lippy over one game, I don't see you when we lose. I don't see you when our main objective, which is to win the league. I don't see you coming on my channel. And also, if I'm so negative, why are you tuning in to watch me? Did I tell you to click on my thumbnail? So listen, you keep watching me because I ain't watching you. You're watching me, and it is what it is. Yeah. But listen, getting top 4, I don't care. Yeah. We got top 4 how many times with Wenger? Where did it get us? Did we win a league? Do you get a trophy? Have you got some made up trophy for top 4? Have I not sat here and been praising the team's performance from yesterday? Yeah? So, bruv, relax yourself. Go brush your teeth because your breath is smelling hot from here already. And just relax, bro. Because coming on here calling me a little boy, bro, why don't you show your face, innit? Because people like you never show you. I've shown you my face and I give my opinion. Week in, week out, I don't hide. Win or lose, I'm here. What about you? Just shut your mouth then. And if you think it's so easy, why don't you set up your own channel then? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be rude calling me a little boy, you little pussy. Don't call me a little boy, innit? Because I'm telling you right now, if you were face to face, you wouldn't have the balls to say it to my face. I don't mind people giving their opinion, but don't be rude, innit? Because when you're rude, I'll be ruder, innit? You don't know me. I'll be ruder. Calling me a little boy, little puss. Less of that. I hate when people need to be rude. Give your opinion. If you said everything that you said without saying little boy, bro, it would have been calm. Filho da puta. Anyway, we move on, bro. Let me cuss you in Portuguese, blood. Anyway, Tris TV, you know what I'm saying? We need players as well who are passionate and want to play for the club. Exactly. I agree. That's the same comment. Same here. Not the right guy for the job. Exactly. The job is to win the league, bruv. Feel like you're moving the goalposts a bit. Come on. We do something for the game, bro. Look at your WhatsApp. What's this? Bro, I don't think I am because I have not changed my opinion on the manager. I've not sat here and said, well, give Arteta an extension. I want Arteta to stay in the job. I've not said that. I still said, as much as I've praised this guy, which the majority of this video, I've been praising this guy for this match. It's been praises solely on this match. That's it. What do you want me to do? Just bring up some negativity that doesn't exist. We played well. We got the points. Praise. Watford, I think we played well offensively. Defensively, I think we were hella shaky. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is why the game could have almost been a draw. So I gave my opinion. I'm still sitting here saying I don't trust this manager. I'm still sitting here saying he's not good enough because my purpose, the purpose of a manager being in my club is to win the league. And if you're not doing that, you're not good enough. This guy has still not got us in the league, in the title race. So I don't really understand, my guy. But listen, Saint, love, bro. Love for the support. Love for the comment. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I said that I've gone back on. I'm just praising the performance. I don't know, bro. We won the match. I'm happy. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it is what it is. But listen, see, that's how you put an objective comment. That is how you know, if you don't agree with me, put a comment in. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing belittling, nothing rude. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up Saint LFC. Make sure people you go like and subscribe to his channel. Another real one. Do you know what I mean? Man said to look at my WhatsApp. I just got your WhatsApp. We'll definitely do a preview. We'll definitely do a preview for the Liverpool game, my guy. We'll definitely do a preview. I'll hit you back after I finish this live, bro. But thank you for tuning in, my guy. Arteta signed Odegaard on loan last season, made him play less and out of position. So that Real Madrid would think that he's not good enough and sell him on the cheap. Maybe he did, but bruv, his job is I don't know, man. I don't know. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has been bang average at Roma. Tommy is a centre back. This was the position where he was good in Italy. I agree with everything you just said. Same old Arsenal. Wednesday coming. Can't beat big teams when we in good position. We come up against big sides. We don't collapse. Listen, I agree, bro. I agree. Where did you think Arsenal would finish beginning of the season? Bro, I thought we would finish like 8th or 10th. I'll be real with you, bro, because I felt like we wasn't playing well enough. If you remember, I think it took us 3 games in the season to start even winning a match. And you look at it, you know, as based on what you've seen in the past seasons and how we were playing at that moment. And I don't think we was playing well. We are playing well now, but I'm not even coming out and saying we're guaranteeing top 4 because I've seen these players put it on and off whenever they feel like it. You know what I mean? Playing great and then playing crap, then playing great, then playing crap. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Listen, we're doing better than what I expected. But my expectation was only because of how badly this manager was managing this team and how bad his tactics were. That is why, not because I felt like we don't have ballers in this team, not because I felt like we don't have the ability to do better, which is why I expect more, because I know that we have great players here. How long did this manager take to start playing Martinelli? And that's why I predicted us being so low, because he was underusing Martinelli, he was underusing Pepe, he was underusing a lot of players that now are shining. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I predicted us to be in the top 8 or 10. But now it seems like, you know, he's doing some of the things that I've asked him for him, not everything, but some of the things. And now we're going. And listen, like I said, if you're coming on, if you ain't got the balls to sometimes say, okay, cool, I got that prediction wrong, then you're not really, you know, as a man, you're not really a man. I can say that, but let me tell you something. My overall thoughts on this manager, I'm still not proven wrong, because we're not in the title race and we're not challenging for the league or the Champions League. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is the aim of this club. And until I see that, my thoughts on him will not change. I will give him props when props is due, but my overall opinion remains. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's something that some people don't know what to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Not obviously not you, Said. I know you're a Liverpool fan. But a lot of people want to be Arteta in when it's fashionable. Then they want to be Arteta out when it's fashionable. Do you know what I'm saying? I stay Arteta out because I don't believe in him. And like I said, what it will take for me to change my mind, win me the league, win me the Champions League. Until then, I still want him out. But I gave praise to the performance. Much better performance than the performance against Watford, in my opinion, in terms of defensively. We don't take advantage. Arteta out until he wins the league. He's done enough to show he won't be top class manager, and it's not an agenda, because all of us want him to succeed. Exactly. You literally put the words out. I can't even elaborate any more than what you said, and I don't even know how that's unfair. So big up to you, Dante. You said exactly what I feel. I couldn't have put it any better. I think Liverpool 2-0. Yeah. I wouldn't fight that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Northside, I don't think we can get a result against Liverpool. Do you think we'll get battered? It depends what kind of Arsenal show up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Because the defense, like I said, as much as we're good going forward, we need the complete defensive performance. Liverpool are relentless. If we put the defensive performance we had against Watford, as I said, we have no chance. We will get battered. If we play defensively the way we played yesterday, we have a chance. We have a great chance to win, or at least get a draw. In my heart, I'm going for a draw. If we turn up the way we turned up yesterday, I'm going for a draw. I'm going for a 1-1 or a 2-2. Yeah. But listen, that's if buts and maybes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I don't have enough confidence to say we're going to win. And I don't have enough confidence to say we're definitely going to get top 4. I got to keep it real. Do you know what I'm saying? I got to keep it real. Man United will get 4th. I've said it from the beginning. You know what? I predicted that Man United would get 4th. Yeah. And when they were dropping points, people were like, Fuad was coming on here. Oh, you're in the mud. Bro, they're 1 point behind us. They're 1 point. For all our good form, they're only 1 point behind us. Just goes to show. Arteta and his fans have run out of road, and anything less than top 4 is an epic failure. And if we do get top 4 next year, the standards has been set. We know what the team is capable of now. Exactly. Emery wasn't fired for finishing 4th. He was fired mid-season. At that time, Arsenal were 8th, following a series of poor results. A winless run of 7 games and spending 100 mil in that summer. Okay, cool. So let's judge Emery. Let's keep the same energy with Emery that we had with this manager, because you're saying that he was 8th. Well, this manager's finished 8th twice, and we're calling it a process. Yeah. Then you're talking about poor results. When we faced Everton, all these positive fans were saying that was the straw that broke the camel's back. The players aren't playing for him. He needs to go rare tear. So at the end of the day, what I see with the majority of Arsenal fans, they move their argument, where I stay consistent. And they move their argument, because when it's Emery, oh, it's not good enough. Oh, 8th ain't good enough. But why is it good enough when this guy gets 8th? Why is it a process when this guy gets 8th? Why is it when Arteta gets a bunch of bad results? Oh, he needs more players. Fuad always on here saying, oh, he needs more players. He needs more players. Isn't it enough? My guy's had $250 million. My guy's been able to let go, even let players go for nothing. Do you know what I mean? And this guy's still getting back. But when it was Emery, like at the end of the day, I'm not saying Emery's the be or end all, but there was a different energy for Emery. Yeah, Emery got us to the first European final in 13 years. What's Arteta done? Won one FA Cup, yeah, which Wenger was doing. Even a washed-up 72-year-old Wenger was doing that. And then what? Got us out of all European competition. I don't get it. And you're talking about he spent 100 million. Emery was never, ever, ever backed the way Arteta was backed. Emery wanted Thomas Partey. He never got him. He wanted Zaha. He never got him. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not the same. It is not the same when you're comparing the two. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm not saying Unai Emery was the be-all and end-all. But I tell you what, he's a better manager than Arteta. Because I tell you this, yeah, and this is how I know he's a better manager. He didn't need a transfer at Villarreal of $250 million and still going on with this process and this and that. Man got to the Europa League final with a team worth 20 odd million, yeah, barely any of his players, and beat Man United, a team that spent probably almost $1 billion since Fergie's left. Do you know what I'm saying? That is a proper manager. Yeah, he might not be the great suit for Arsenal, but when you're talking about levels of management, this manager, if he was at Villarreal, he would need flipping $1 billion because he needs all his own players. He needs to spend bare money, and we still don't know if he would have won that final. Do you know what I'm saying? That is the levels. That is the levels. Yeah, exactly. My guy went up against Man United, a team where every position they have superior players, and he outdone Ole. He outdone that team. He outworked them, out-tactic that whole team. Yeah? Done. Point made. The only managers I'll take instead of Arteta right now is Klopp and Pep. Even that is debatable for me. Bro, I don't know what you're smoking. At the end of the day, yeah, if Conte had this money, he'd win the league. If Tuchel had the money that this guy's been given, yeah, to buy the players that he wanted, he'll be up there title challenging. Those are two managers already in the Premier League that could definitely get us up there. If we had Simeone, with the amount of money this guy has been given, and all the decisions he's been able to make, yeah, to make the club in his image, yeah, where do you think we'd be at? Come on, let's not get too gassed, bro. Let's not get too gassed, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's not get too gassed, yeah? As bad as Man United has been this season, they're only 1 point behind us. 1 point, yeah? And people say Man United in the mud. Come on, bro. Come on. Well, he's doing well, I can't lie. What's this? I think we've got a chance, bro, but we'll be very hard. Yes, my brother. And Leah's drowning in that deep seas, the prince, and still. Listen, Fuad, we'll talk tomorrow, bro. We'll talk tomorrow, man. We will talk tomorrow. The team was shit last year. The improvement was made in the summer. Do you watch Top Boy? New season is out this Friday. Yo, I gotta watch that. I saw something about Top Boy. I gotta watch that, you know. I gotta watch that. I do binge watch a lot of shows. The one I just finished watching was Gomorrah. It's about the Comorra in Italy. Mafia film, bruv. One of the top 5 best shows I've ever seen in my life. Even better than Sopranos, in my opinion. In the remaining 12 games, we will need to play 9 teams of the top 11. Arteta gonna get exposed again soon. Top 4 isn't the be or end all. We need to challenge next season if he does get Europe. What else? I was about to. There's so many comments. Let me speed through the comments. Big up. I'm from Angola too. Come on, Jorge. Estás bem? Então, we. Foda-se, meu irmão. Mas estás na tuga ou quê? Meu irmão do coração. You know what I mean? My brother, brother. I know some of you don't understand that, but listen, when I see my Angolan brother, you already know. Mangule in the building. Would you take Gabi Jesus? That would be my number 1 striker target. I'll take him. I'll take him at Arsenal. I would. I think he's a baller. Lacazette has the most assists in the squad. Cool, but does he have the most goals? No. And he's a striker. So it is what it is. Where in North you from, bro? I can't expose that online, bro. You know what I mean? My private life's my private life. Do you know what I mean? Agreed regarding your Lacazette opinion. We need to remove sentiment from the equation. We need to be ruthless. Lacazette, Xhaka, El Neni, etc. all need to go. Facts. All need to go. Big up Northside. Even if we get top 4, I want us to massively upgrade our team next season. I want Ramsdale, Lamptey, Saliba, Gabriel Tini, Partey, Neves, Odegaard, Saka, Felix, Gnabry. Won't happen, but that's what I want. Fair enough. How are you going to win the league with City and Liverpool? Let me tell you how. How about stop letting players leave on a free? Yeah, you retard. How about running this club properly? How about spastics like you? Yeah, spastics like you wanted this self-sustaining. Yeah, are Liverpool not self-sustaining? Yeah, but they get top dollar for their players, don't they? So they can reinvest. So it is achievable, isn't it? Isn't it, you spastic? What's this dickhead coming on my... Bruv, go suck your mum, innit? Listen, don't come on my live here talking some merda, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And show your face, you little pussy, yo. Don't come on my thing. Bruv, I'm not having it, bro. This is what I mean. Give your opinion. Don't be rude. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, how are we going to compete with Liverpool? Wait, do Liverpool have an Arab owner, you pussy, yo? Yeah? Do they have bare money? No, they don't. They sell and buy really well. What do? We let Ozil go on a free. We let Aubameyang go on a free. We're letting Lacazette, another one we spent bare money on, going a free. We let Pepe, another person that we, broke the bank for, yeah? Broke our transfer record for, and he's on the bench. What are you talking about? Suck yourself. And listen, if you don't like what I say, go set up your own channel. I ain't forcing you to watch me. You know what I mean? So filo da puta, vai tomar no culpa. If you don't know what that means, I don't care. Little boy, hear this little crook. Everyone's a bad man behind the screen. Yo, money, bro. This is what I'm saying. When I'm at the Emirates, I'm like, bro, no one's coming up to me like that. No one's coming. No, not because I'm the biggest bad man in the street. I'm just saying, innit? When they're on camera, yeah, these men, yeah, they put names that are not their names, or they don't put a picture, and then they start talking this. But when you see me on road, you won't say that because you already listen. You don't know me. Do that in my face. Do that in my face. You'll see what's happening. Exactly. Anyone that knows me, you can't do that in my face, blood. Oh, listen, it is what it is. I don't get why people just can't say their opinion with respect. I don't get it. But you want to be a bad man for the internet? Okay, cool. Don't worry. It'll catch up to you in life. Don't worry. Love the show you do with Lee, Eunice, and Goonie. You guys are hilarious. Awesome chemistry between you guys. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Big up Lee, man. The whole reason I even took this serious because of Lee. Lee gave me my chance. Lee gave me so much, just told me just say my opinion and just be myself. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just being myself, bro. It is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let me put this little pussy on time. I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time, yeah? You want to be rude, you just get put on timeout. Another rude comment, I'll block you. Really as simple as that. But listen, this comment, top comment. Thank you very much, bro. Bare online gangsters, bro. Just ignore them. It's a fact that they will never have the same energy offline. This is what I'm saying, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But, when YouTubers get our backups and we start getting annoyed, people sometimes think, oh, they're aggressive. Nah, bro. It's like, listening to this dickheads, bro. I'm old enough to know you ain't going to say that to my face. You know what I mean? And if you do, fair enough. But you already know what energy is coming your way. You know what I mean? Just give your opinion. It's so weird, yeah? I do this channel. I have Fuad on all the time. All you guys that watch the channel, I have people on all the time that have different opinions to me. So it's not like you can't have your say. It's just, I just don't get it, bruv. I just don't get it. Hit the likes, people. 99 Guna, another one. Big up to you. Somebody that always challenges everything I say. But he's never rude about it. Surprise, surprise. You know what I mean? Anyway, listen, I'm going to wrap this up because the video is getting very long. I've already answered that, bro. But thank you for the comment. I was only being rude because you didn't give Arteta any credit. Have you already... I don't need this negativity around Arsenal. Charles, let me tell you something, yeah? Rewind this live to the start, watch through, and then you're a big man if you come back and apologize. Because if you've only tuned in now, the first almost hour, I was praising the performance against Leicester, yeah? And also, let me give you another one, yeah? My interview yesterday on AFTV, I also went and gave praise, yeah? So don't just jump into a video and assume, bro. If you haven't watched the whole thing, start, yeah? Push it back to the start and listen to what I've said in context, okay? And if you're in it, and if you're a real one, you'll come back and say, you know what, Northside? Cool. You did give praise about the match. Cool. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And also, I'll ask you this. If you're a fan and you don't want, and I want to win the Premier League, and you're happy with fourth, who's positive and who's negative? Ask yourself that question. Even though I'm Arteta in, I agree with Northside. Thank you, bro. Thank you. There you go. I still don't trust Arteta. Yeah, George, you already know how it is, man. You already know how it is. Northside, you look like Michael Elise. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I think he's African, so he's my fellow African. So big up to him, man. You fanboys are mad. Thank God I'm a supporter. I'm gonna clip this. United will finish 6th. Okay, cool, bro. Okay, cool. Anyone knows Arteta contract is till when? I don't actually know. I need to check, bro. I need to check. Northside, control your emotions, bro. This is YouTube. It's probably just banter, bro. Do you know how many comments I ignore? After a certain time, I'm like, no. Now you're gonna get it now. You're asking for it, you're gonna get it, bro. You know what I mean? But listen, a lot of times I brush it off, bro. I know what these people are out for. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But 99 Gooner, love, man. You know what I mean? Love, man. Love for the support. Who would be your ideal Xhaka Lacazette replacements be? I don't really know, bro. Like I said, I like Adeyemi. I like what's that guy from Inter Milan? Osimhen, maybe. You know, there's loads of them, man. There's loads of them. Northside, give me your IG. Don't worry about this fool. My IG is Northside LDN. All one word. That's my IG. And thank you for the support, bro. Better than Sopranos. Drop in the comments ASAP. Need to give it a watch. Okay, cool. The name of the show is called Gomorra. It's in subtitles because it's in Italian. Bro, watch that show, bro. Watch that show. It is savage. And it's based on real life stories. It's not made up like the Sopranos. What's this here? Bad man on YouTube usually get bullied. Have respect for Northside people. There is no one else putting Arteta ins on their show. On my show every week. And to the point where when people are moaning about me, I say, cool, I drop the link. How many of the Arteta's in actually come on? I can count on one hand how many Arteta ins taken away forward actually jumps on. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, don't moan if you're not going to come on and have your say. But listen, we've got the call-in show coming up soon. And Northside, a real one. Love Northside. Thank you, bro. Bro, don't get vexed with the haters. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, you guys are right, man. Like, you lot are some real ones. And when you challenge me, you already know that I can take a challenge. You know what I'm saying? But you lot say it respectfully, man. Do you know what I mean? And that's all it's about. Listen, people, thank you. Love for the support. Love for everything. And later on, we'll be doing a call-in show. So make sure if you want to watch along or you want to come in, I'll be dropping the link in the comments in the show later on. Probably going to do it like 6:30, something around that time. Listen, love for the love, people. Y familia. Arsenal win, on to Liverpool. Vamos, caramba. Let's go.